Good morning, folks, and welcome back to Almus Market Mornings. The wave of positive sentiment continues to drive the markets today. Oil prices move lower, stocks move higher, gold is higher. In fact, Rupee also participated this time round, all because it seems likely that the US and Iran may finally come to an agreement, with Trump even saying that the agreement may happen before his trip to Beijing. Pankaj, great to have you back. One of the key questions to you would be on the rupee. We have seen this persistent weakening scenario for the past year. Would this particular strength just be something which is sentiment driven one off, or have we seen the peak weakness for some time?
Uh, Thank you, Saraj. Thanks for the opportunity. What I'm seeing currently and the way news flows keep happening in the market, and at some point of a time, we don't know even what is the chronological order of these news bites. Sometimes I also feel like we are living in a world of casino, where the house is knowing everything and the house is releasing the information or maybe a data point whenever they like into their advantage. I I am very sure that people will be understanding who is the house in this entire system at this point of a time. There are lots of allegations moving around on these insider tradings and all those things. Exactly, that's what happened yesterday evening also. We got a kind of first news snippet saying that probably US and Iran are negotiating on a single page memorandum to kind of uh, complete or finish the war. And in this negotiation, we also heard that, and the snippet has been released by a very famous agency, Axios, and which clearly mentioned that basically nuclear deal negotiation will happen later, but first, let's open up the Strait of Hormuz, and then maybe a blockade should be removed so Iran can start exporting oils. Uh, Immediately after 2 hours, we have seen a kind of a statement from Trump that the negotiations are on, but if this time Iran doesn't agree, there would be a heavy bombing on the Iran or heavy attack on the Iran. What we saw a cumulative move approx 20 or maybe I'm saying 17-18% in Brent crude oil. First it dipped almost 12-13% and then made a move up higher again 7-8%. Later in the day, we are seeing that there is a good chances of potential peace deal and that leading to the market all across a rally in the all across market. Equities are making new time high. Japan, we are seeing today opening around 3% up. Korea is also gaining the in the indices. Even we see that the Nifty probably would be making a move of a closer to 100 points open or 150 points open gap up. So that's the kind of a statement driven market at this point of time. Coming to your point, Saraj, I believe that Rupee has reached a level where it should get some kind of a support or strength from these positive news flows. We have seen a continuous negative move in the INR. INR has moved from a kind of a 83, 84 level to 95 level without much of a correction, consolidation, and all those things. So my sense is Rupee at these levels north of 95 will get a good kind of a support from these positive news flow. Uh, we would be watching market like whether the equities are doing and plus or how the oil is behaving. My sense, we should be getting into the range of 93.30.40 to 95.30 for some time before some good strength. I don't see good strength because there's a kind of at this point of a time, terms of the trade are against us. Higher crude oil prices plus consumption-oriented economy. Uh, my sense that we should be having a kind of a consolidation phase, but the positive news flow should support rupee. What we saw yesterday, also the post news flow that Euro made a very good move. Even GPP made a good move. The dollar index dipped. Rupee strengthened. Rupee at this time is dealing closer to 94.55.60. My sense we would be in the range of a 94.30 to 94.80. Gold, which made a very good move yesterday, approx $120 up on a kind of a 2-3 news together. Operation Epic Fury over, Operation Peace getting us some relief, and then top of this, the statements which were they are released by a Trump, no, I'm not saying Trump agency, it's basically Axios and then the Trump statements. So all those putting up a gold something around 4,700, which 4,700 to 4,720 is a good resistance zone. Let's see how it emerges today, but it's touching those range. Now we have seen a good amount of kind of bond buyings in India yesterday. 10-year GSEC it dipped to the 692 after a very long time. We have seen a move below 7 and a 7, 8, 10 basis point move in a single day. So that's all I wanted to cover. Anything specific you want me to cover, Swaraj, today?
No, not particularly, Pankaj. So essentially, if in the interest rate scenario, especially for India, if this peace deal sort of is something that is sustainable, your expectation would be we may see more dip in the bond yields, especially 10-year.
So, what I'm looking at in India, 730, 35 is a very good kind of a value zone. Yeah, and I've seen this in last 20, 25 years, that bond yields closer to 725 to 740 is a very good value zone. We have seen bond yields 10-year above 9% also, and we've seen below 6% also. But 735, 740 is a very good value zone. In the current market scenario where the overnight rates are 5 quarter and we are closer to 7%. It offers a significant amount of value. G6 are at a very good price for the long-term investors. And I see if this entire uh, fuel-related inflation fizzling out, if it's fizzling out, we will be seeing a good amount of a bond buying. And these levels where 730, 35 or 720 plus, this might attract a long-term investors from abroad also. We have not seen a good amount of investment in bonds in last 1 year because the interest rate differential between India and US have been narrowed down significantly. But this yield curve shift offers a value to long-term investors.
Right. Thank you, Pankaj. Folks, that's it from us today. So it seems to be a positive sentiment there. That's why we are seeing rally in equities all across, whether it's US or Asia today morning. It's definitely seems that it's going to be a positive day. So yeah, that's it from us today. Thank you for listening. We will catch up tomorrow with a fresh round of updates.